Evening, Sam, and yeah, great to have Wes here with me. Everyone asking where you are, Sam. I only need to put on the Sky Channel TV to see, but of course we'll look forward to you getting across next week. Where's the action starts in the next race? What a sensational set of 4 heats tonight.
They certainly are, Adam. Really looking forward to the series here at Gloucester Park tonight. Already the crowd is building here at Gloucester Park, and no, I think it's going to be exciting. The Falcon Strike, nominal favourite for the series, drawn barrier 7 up against Napoleon. I think that promises to be the highlight of the 4 heats tonight. But in saying that, each of the heats are very special. We've only got the 9 across the front, and I think it's going to give every horse in the series on the first night a very good chance.
It certainly will. Wes will be bringing you his late mail for the Inter-Dominion heats and all of the support races here tonight. We'll be speaking to so many of the key players in the way of trainers and drivers involved in these Inter-Dominion heats. And the next one, Sammy, one of your favourites, Double Identity, will be a warm favourite. The tip from the camp is he'll start the series with a win.
Adam, Port Pirie's not too far away, but just quickly, your thoughts for the series. I know we've got plenty of heats to get through, but what's your money on come March 26?
Well, I don't mind admitting I've had a couple of bets at longer odds in this series. I've had something each way on Country Ways and also the oldest horse in the series, Holmes DG, at the big odds. I just want to see the Falcon Strike put it together consistently against these good horses. I think he's been just a little short in the pre-post markets. Wes, have you had an early bet on this series?
I've had something on Napoleon and, like you, something on Holmes DG. I know the 9-year-old's getting on in years, but he cannot be underestimated, and there is a quiet tip about him tonight.
Yeah, there certainly is. Expect him to get better as the series goes on as well, Holmes DG. Who are you tipping, Sammy?
Oh, well, I'm not so sure I'm tipping anything. I just might sit back and wait. I have had a bet on a long shot myself, but yeah, I'm not expecting anything.
You're not going to tell us who?
Well, it's all hard, but I'm more hoping than anything else.
All right, well, we have got a fantastic set of heats. We will have some short price favourites, Double Identity, the Falcon Strike, Mr. DG and Sokiola will all be around the even money, maybe just into the red. But I think all of them are a little bit of a risk if things go against them. Terrific races, 4 sprint heats tonight, Sam.
Thanks, Adam. Running double at
the park again, and here's a guy, to be honest, we didn't think would be a big player in this Inter-Dominion series with Baltic Eagle out, but you've landed on your feet and landed on Double Identity, Kim Prentice.
Yeah, that's horse racing, mate. One week you're up, next week you're down, but this week we're up. And, you know, hopefully I've been asked to do a job, and hopefully we can do it.
1 year your rivals, 1 year your teammates as well. How's he been, Double Identity? Harry Martin crowing about how he settled in at your place. Yeah,
look, I haven't had much to do with the horse before, but from the day he's hopped off the truck, he hasn't left a note. We've paired him up with our little chivalrous fella, and look, they're best of mates, and his track work's been sensational, and the horse just, look, Harry's just got him looking magnificent.
You've seen a lot of him, you know what gate speed he has. Everyone says barrier 5's about ideal.
Yeah, look, faking it, I think's the only problem. If we can cross faking it, I think we'll lead and win. You know, I know Hawley's got a huge reputation of faking it, so, you know, if we've got to sit outside of him, we will, but look, the horse has just done the treat.
All right, so he's on song for tonight and might even be a big chance in the final.
Well, look, I've had a bet at $11, mate. The way this horse has worked during the week and the way he looks, you know, he's $1.60 or something tonight, and yet he's $11 for the final. So if I was a punter, mate, I'd be taking the 11s.
We'll take the tip. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, buddy. Tough.
There's Kim Prentice joining us. Yes, he takes the reins for the suspended Harry Martin on Double Identity.
Thanks, Adam. Gold Coast, but I'll get that to you. It's paid in excess of $1,000. If you've got it, you'll get a little bit more than $1,000 for every dollar. I'll confirm the exact details. Harold Park quadrilla with that last leg. It's paid $1,202.20. First heat of the Inter-Dominion is looming. Unfortunately, Moonee Valley running a little late, obviously. John Hunt is the race caller.
And Joe Fess. But all the talk, the predictions, the anticipation, the apprehensions, the preparation, they're all done with. Let's get this show on the road. The Inter-Dominion is underway for 2004. Faking it, bounced out brilliantly in Heat 1. Light Red began quickly, and so did Joe Fess. He's going to be sent forward. Double Identity. Prentice just beaten for a little bit of speed out of the gate. Fox O'Shaughnessy prominent early. At the end of a couple of 100 metres, and Sherry Shea, it's a dream come true. She's in front in an Inter-Dominion Heat with Light Red. A little over length on Faking it. Going up on the outside and driving through to third is Fox O'Shaughnessy on the pegs. A little over a length then to the reigning Grand Circuit champion, Double Identity. Prentice has dropped him straight into the 1-1 trail. 3 back the inside is Blue Galleon, followed 1 out and 2 back now by Joe Fess. At the head of the others, the Dyer's Cast settling on the inside of Mont Denver Golden, a length away, the Golden Nugget winner. The brilliant 4-year-old Takanarama back to last of all, lead time in 8.8. That's pretty average. First quarter in 29 evens, reasonably solid. Into the straight for the bell in the first heat. Light Red led them. A length away, the vastly improved Faking It, travelling well. Third is Fox O'Shaughnessy and Double Identity, coiled up like a rattlesnake, ready to strike. On the inside is Blue Galleon, and then Joe Fess, the Dyer's Cast, Mont Denver Gold. The Inter-Dominion and Hunter Cup runner-up is second from the tail, and Takanarama is behind him. They just ran a quarter in 33 in a mile race in an Inter-Dominion heat. Light Red, the half in 62. At the 600, it'll give a bit of cheek now. It leads a neck on Faking It, who's given full bore and goes up to eyeball the leader. A length and a half to Fox O'Shaughnessy. Prentice still sitting quietly on Double Identity. Joe Fess waits for him to go. And then Blue Galleon, the Dyer's Cast, to Takanarama coming wide. And he's back towards the tail of the field with Mont Denver Gold. That quarter in 30.1. And Light Red headed by Faking It coming to the home turn. A length away then to Fox O'Shaughnessy. Double Identity taken to the outside. He needs to get a wriggle on. Faking It had raced to the lead. Now Double Identity. Fox O'Shaughnessy runs on. Faking It under the whip, but he's clear. First blood to WA, and it's not the Falcon Strike, it's Faking It. A length on. Double Identity, third's close. It's Fox O'Shaughnessy or Blue Galleon. Wide out the Dyer's Cast with Joe Fess. Light Red weakened from the turn, and then Mont Denver Gold, who was one of the last to finish, tailed off to Takanarama, must have galloped to the back of the field.
3, 5 and a photo will wait on the judge for third placing, but Faking It was too solid. They dawdled in the middle stages and he took full advantage of it, didn't he? He really stretched them from the top of the straight. Double Identity, not sure he handled the final corner all that well. Balanced up nicely, but, well, the bird had well and truly flown. Those back in the field had zero chance. Who would have thought in the first heat tonight that it would have been such a pedestrian tempo, because the talk before the race was that there would be abundance of gate speed. In the end, Faking It gets maximum points from Double Identity, as of course we'll await on third. 4, Blue Galleon. B. Hancock, he's unbelievable, isn't he? He can take anything to an Inter-Dominion and get them to perform. Well done to him. 3, 5 and 4. Moonee Valley. The result, unfortunately, just haven't got the figure of what portion of that will carry over. I'll pass it on to you when I can. And the Quadrella on the New South Wales tote at Richmond 2.
Inter-Dominion heat coming up here at Gloucester Park, and Darren Kerr takes the reins on the revitalised pacing mare Lombo La Fifi. Darren, number one question to you is, barrier one, at most tracks it'll be fantastic. Everyone says here it'll be tough to hold up.
It could be, but she's had the experience, and I've had the experience from one with her in the Nugget. Front line draw probably doesn't look as quick as in the Nugget, and hopefully she can keep it feeding there. Hopefully she'll be lead.
All right, tell us a little bit about the run here behind Buck the Odds in the now controversial race, including the Falcon Strike. 3 wide, a long way from home, Lombo La Fifi. She wasn't far behind the champ at the finish.
No, she put up a super performance, last 1200 in 126 flat, and should be super tonight.
All right, so do you think she has to lead to win this?
No, I don't think so. Right. You know, she's got more than one trick up her sleeve, and hopefully, if she can lead, we'll make the job a bit easier.
Terrific. Great to meet you tonight, Darren, and best of luck on Fifi from the pole.
Thanks, Adam.
There's Darren Kerr. He takes the reins on the classy mare, Lombo La Fifi, in the next.
And 4. 1, 2 and 4 he has gone for the final event at Richmond. Inter-Dominion fever continues. Lombo La Fifi, 270. Mr. DG 240, the hardball get one of the locals 720. I suppose the locals will be claiming Lombo La Fifi as well. That's fair enough. Selby Bromack at $10 has a very poor draw, but no doubting he's class. 4, 1, 3 and 5 the selections from Wes Cameron. More on South Wales on that Moonee Valley race with number 9, in fact, running fourth, was $851.90. The daily double in New South Wales, $55.96, and won the numbers. Late mail at Gloucester Park. Here's Wes.
The second heat of the Ross North Inter-Dominion Championship, and it looks a pretty wide open affair, albeit Lombo Lafifi is pretty short in the market. Lake Mail with number 4, the Hardball Get. There's a big tip on course for the Colin Brown trained 5-year-old. They reckon if he's going to win a race in the series, it will be tonight. He's got the gate speed and he could cross and lead Lombo Lafifi. She's obviously second choice. 3, Mr. DG cannot be left out. And 5, Nats Nifty, another one at value for the novelties. 4-1-3-5, the Late Mail, race 4 here at Gloucester Park.
Thanks again, Wes. 4, 1, 3 and 5. I guess we had a... Oh, I was going to call it an upset. I'm not sure we could call it an upset, but certainly the favourite was downed in the first heat. Double Identity, faking it hardly an upset. He was about $5 or $6 and certainly fancied to go well throughout this series. My old sparring partner, Greg Radley, actually is on the horse for a song. He got on for a song. He's on to win plenty. Good luck. Cross Lombo Lafifi at the start. We're about to find out. Here's John.
Is the brilliant mare Lombo Lafifi, Australia's champion 2-year-old of her year and Victorian Harness Horse of the Year, the most prolific winning juvenile ever and richest. And she's back to her best. And the Hardball Get resuming has been well tried. He'll come out flying, you would anticipate. The green light goes on, they're underway. The Hardball Get out very quickly, so too Nats Nifty. Lombo Lafifi, Kerr drying hard to hold up with her. The Hardball Get through the middle, though, is going to speed past her. She's nearly overreached. She has. Lombo Lafifi's gone for a gallop, and she's going right back towards the tail of the field as the Hardball Get takes up the running. Mr. DG will settle fourth. The Hardball Get speeds away from Nats Nifty, crossing to the pegs. 2 lengths away, Golden Resonator. The Hunter Cup winner, Little Mr. DG, starting to push up on the outside. Will go forward to race without cover. Meggie Deer was trapped deep around Final Quest. 1.5 lengths to Sandy Bay. And then the South Australia Cup winner, Selby Bromack, last of the main body. And I'm afraid Lombo Lafifi, she's down now, but she's 40 metres behind the field. Lead time at 8.5 was quick. First quarter 29.3. They turn into the straight for the bell, and the Hardball Get back to racing. Leads them up in heat 2. A length away, Mr. DG, taking closer order now for Caldo. A length off and 3 wide, Meggie Deer. Nats Nifty locked away, travels well. Final Quest in the middle, last horse to get a run in the series. Golden Resonator next, then Sandy Bay, Selby Bromack to the outside, and Lombo Lafifi catches them up, and they backed off 30.4. The half 59 and 7. Leader looks good. The Hardball Get at the 600, a length away. Mr. DG about to be popped the question now by Caldo, draws within a half. Inside third is Nats Nifty, followed by Final Quest and the 1-1. Out 3 deep, Meggie Deer never on the track, then Golden Resonator, Sandy Bay, Selby Bromack and Fifi is last. 28.7 that quarter. Mr. DG getting real now at the 200. He applies the pressure. He takes the lead. Around the outside, Final Quest is the bookies' hope. Nats Nifty getting a run through the middle, then Selby Bromack. The Hardball Get is gone. Mr. DG sweeping to the lead. Nats Nifty goes to the inside, then Final Quest, Sandy Bay, Selby Bromack. But this is going to win with the ears pricked in cruise control. Mr. DG blitzes them. The Kiwi beats Nats Nifty a length. Third is Final Quest. Selby Bromack and Sandy Bay close up behind those from Golden Resonator. The Hardball Get, he travelled well to the pressure, went on, but he gave it up in the straight. Then Meggie Deer, and tailed off is Lombo Lafifi. I think she broke again.
Well, class, Mr. DG. He just controlled the race. I know a few did some things wrong, but he just controlled the race outside the leader and was just too good for them up the home straight. They chased in vain, and Mr. DG went into the series as a fancy, and he certainly maintains that after a solid victory tonight. We'll have more on that heat as soon as we can. At the moment, we have to concentrate. Head back to Gloucester Park for the time being. Catch up with Barry Purdon.
Sam, wouldn't be the Inter-Dominion unless I was catching up with Barry Purdon at some stage. A couple of runners in the series. Napoleon, one of the most talked about horses going into this series. He's got a pretty good draw to show his gate speed tonight.
Yeah, he has, Adam. He's an up-and-coming horse. Pretty proud of what he's done at the stage. So big step up tonight for him, Adam. But, you know, I feel he's up to the task.
Would have gone close to winning the Hunter Cup had he seen daylight at the right time.
Yeah, well, that's right. He sort of didn't have a lot of room up the straight. But, you know, I guess that's the way it just goes sometimes.
Going to find out how good he is tonight if you lead and the Falcon strikes outside of him.
Well, that's right. You know, he's pretty hard and pretty fit, the Falcon strike. But, you know, you're 1,700. I think it brings things back to a bit of level.
All right.
6.9, a mile rate of 1:56.7, so significantly quicker than the first heat, but obviously run very differently. And we'll keep bringing you those sectionals throughout the evening, and we'll go back over them when we get a little bit more time later on, and hopefully we can replay them.
Joins us, already had a bit of a reason to smile in this series, but we want to look ahead. Country Ways coming up in race 5, Brian. Not the best draw for him, but chance of fireworks. This might suit him, this race.
Yeah, Adam, I did put the speed on. You know, he's settling really good. Actually, he's had a hard trip in the Hunter Cup a fortnight ago, and he's blossomed since he got here. Actually, to tell you the truth, under Roger McNeely. So, yeah, I expect him to go good. But you know, first nights are funny. You know, heats they're always a funny night. You know, there's a bit of a turn ups in them. So, but I'm enjoying it.
Is he the pick of your hopes in the series?
Yes and no. I lean towards Selby. You know, Selby's a day-to-day horse, but you know, Company Ways has done a good job this season so far. He's sort of come to the top class, and I thought he'd run the Hunter Cup was super. But you know, I think he'd run a good trip. He's my best chance, I'd say, Adam. Yeah.
Peggy Dale got a hope of place money in the last heat.
Yeah, well, we looked at him in third, so yeah, Peggy Dale, he's settling good too, you know. But these two horses come across without any boom. You know, they're sort of. But Indominion's a funny thing. The series got a long way to go yet. But yeah, Peggy Dale's there. He'll be there.
You've had to spread yourself across Australia. Patusa looked disappointing tonight.
Yeah, a little bit. I thought she was. I thought Wayne done the right thing going forward when he did. And but when they put a 28 quarter in Adam and a 29 quarter when you're sitting outside them, it's pretty hard. And you've got the best fillies in the country in front of you. So but we'll go back to the drawing board. She'll have a quiet month this month, and we'll look forward to May.
Good on you. Thanks, Brian. Good luck for the rest of tonight.
Thanks, pal.
Brian Hancock joining us there. Country Ways, the best hope of his 4 runners in the series in the next.
Tonight?
The favourite for the series, trainer Gary Hall's been through one hell of a turbulent week. Probably glad to put it behind you, get here and concentrate on the race.
That's right, Adam. I hope it gets better, that's for sure.
Barrier 7 for this star pacer. The focus is on him tonight and right through the series. He dominates the pre-post betting and will be an odds-on favourite tonight. I imagine Barrier 7, you'd be relatively pleased with that.
Not really, Adam. I wasn't really happy with it. I would like to see him draw in close and have a reasonably easy run up, you know, where he didn't have to work hard, you know. So, but, you know, Barrier 7, we've got it, and we've got to put up with it. He's won from bad barriers before, and I think he's a horse to beat. But I think, you know, if a horse like Napoleon found the lead and got there easy, it'd be very hard to beat.
It seems, though, when he draws out wide of the Falcon Strike, it gives him more of a chance to muster pace early.
Yeah, that's right, but here he has been getting out. He got out pretty good in the Celebrity Mile and got, you know, shortened up a bit on the first turn, and he was probably going to hold the lead till that. So, you know, I think when he does draw in, he can hold up pretty close up to him. So, and it makes it a bit easier for him when he's not off the track trying to get around him. They should go real quick early here, so he might have to do a little bit of work early. And I don't think he's any good thing by any stretch of the imagination over the 1700. But Napoleon's run some very fast sectionals, and that's what worries me a bit.
All right, how do you respond to people who say that he was maybe a shade disappointing last week?
Yeah, I was a little bit disappointed in him, but I've had a look at the replay, and you know, 39.2 is not a real quick lead time. And if you have a look through back the odds form, you know, he's been very unlucky in a few races, and he is a very nice horse when he finds the rail. And you know, he was a little bit disappointing, I'd say that, but he's a horse that, you know, first up, and Gary was reluctant to really give him a hiding, and I'm on his side in that case. And but you know, he was probably a little bit disappointing. I think that's about the.
And Exuberant trotted
Strike, $1.60, Napoleon $3.20. Punters at this stage have it down to a 2-horse affair. Sand Pebbles is the interesting runner because she does have plenty of gate speed. Country Ways has been running fantastically in much stronger competition. When I say stronger, the Hunter Cup last start was a race that he was wide for a long way, and not entitled to finish the race off, and he was sort of just there still at the end. Torpedo first up tonight, but he did qualify for the final last year. 7, 2, 5 and 3 are the numbers from Wes Cameron, and predictably, I guess we could say, he's stuck with the local horse, and why wouldn't he? His legion of fans have stuck with him tonight too, despite his defeat last week. $1.60 currently on the Super Tab. Well, we've got through
Good strike comes up the late mail in race number 5, the third heat of the Ross North Inter-Dominion Championship. Gary Hall Jr. certainly has got a point to prove out there on the track. He received a suspended 28-day sentence in relation to his drive here last Friday night. The Falcon Strike on top from number 2, Napoleon. He has been spec'd at double-figure odds to win the championship. 5 Country Ways and 3 Sand Pebbles. Should be a good race. Probably the best of the heats tonight here at Gloucester Park. 7, 2, 5, 3 the numbers. The Falcon Strike on track and odds-on favourite.
Not surprising either, the Falcon Strike. I think he's won 5 Grand Circuit races And that takes some doing, doesn't it? The Falcon Strike, the reigning favourite for the series. He was the two runners in contention here with most punters. The Falcon Strike, $1.70. Napoleon, $3.10. As far as the series is concerned, the Falcon Strike is the short-priced favourite. He was about 2-1 leading into the opening round of heats tonight. Napoleon was around about the $10 or $11 mark, but had been spec'd from much, much longer prices than that. The other couple that were in the market, so to speak, Country Ways at around the $20 mark and All Heart at about $25. So it's pretty reflective given the barrier draw and the respective pre-post markets this afternoon. This betting market is not really all that surprising at all. Sand Pebbles, I guess, shorter than you would expect because she has the ideal draw, and this is her distance, a mile. She loves to get out and run. If she happens to get onto the lure at the start, and that might take some doing because she's got plenty of speed inside her, but if she does get that position, she will take some rounding up, no doubt at all. Well, they have gone past start time at Gloucester Park, but it gives us a chance to look at this market again. $1.60 for the Falcon Strike. Gold Coast. It is. It's $3.20 Napoleon. Yes. It's been around that mark for some time. Pool building to $101,000 on the Super Tab. We might head for a break, actually. Just quickly. We'll be back soon. In Heat 3, we're about to find out. John Hunt.
Tonight now, Sam Pebbles has broken and they've put the red light on. I've called a false start. And IO has gone around the outside of the wing of the mobile as well. But no doubt we'll hear from the stewards on the cause of the false start, why that was called off. On the TAB, Napoleon at $3.20, Sand Pebbles at $9.90, and we're out to about 16-1 odds for Country Ways.
Okay, well, the mobile has moved into position at Port Pirie. Obviously, we will give preference to these there, but we really do have to give preference to the Inter-Dominion Heat. We'll come back and replay that race at Port Pirie. Here they go.
Set to go. Green light. Racing. The Falcon Strike came out humming from wide out. Napoleon got going in a heck of a hurry as well. The Kiwi will lead them. Ivory Trader goes forward. The Falcon Strike's going to be 4 deep on the first turn as the 4-year-old takes up the running. Napoleon speeding clear over Torpedo. Sand Pebbles left up in the breeze and Ivory Trader was 3 wide. Country Ways getting off the inside. Nothing on his inside, but he's keeping Falcon Strike out 4 deep for the moment. Now Hall's going to rev up the favourite and he'll dash forward. A length and a half then to All Heart settling on the inside of the bolter. IO. And from Tasmania, Key Joe Reed drifts back to the tail of the field, lead in 8.6. First quarter in 29 even. Napoleon racing to about the 1100, leads a neck on the Falcon Strike given rain, and he's straight up briskly into the breeze. Torpedo is third, Sand Pebbles is fourth, and that very good mare in the 1-1 trail. A length and a half further back in the field to Country Ways, racing in the clear midfield. A length and a half then to All Heart. Further back to Key Joe Ree on the inside of IO and 2 lengths Ivory Trader. That quarter in 30, the half in 59. It's Napoleon just the leader, and he's going to be tested out now a fair way out by the Falcon Strike. He goes up to try and stare him down. A length and a half to Torpedo. A neck away fourth is Sand Pebbles. She just dropped the bit a little there. All Heart on the inside. In the moving line was Country Ways. They put 4 lengths on IO IO, Kijo Ree, and 4 lengths away, Ivory Trader, 400 out. They went down the back, 28 and 1. Napoleon a neck on the Falcon Strike. A length and a half, Torpedo. Sand Pebbles taking closer order now. Here's Country Ways coming to the outside, and then All Heart. Nothing else a chance. On the point of the turn, Napoleon, the Falcon Strike. They'll wheel together. Hall pulls the whip on the Falcon Strike. Napoleon still just the leader. The Falcon Strike digging deep now. Down the outside, Country Ways. The Falcon Strike takes the lead. He's reigning supreme. Oh, it's a great win. The Falcon Strike a neck on Napoleon. Country Ways up for third. Ahead of Torpedo, Sand Pebbles, All Heart. It's good to see him back in the winner's circle. That'll clamp a few. About 4 lengths away, Kijo Ree. A long gap then. In second last place was Ivory Trader and IO. Good to see Robert Rickards in the race, having his first drive at Gloucester Park. A winner of 2 races in the side.
Almost set to look at the quaddie, the best bookies, Meadow Spring Stake, and we're just about right to run. 220 Faithful Mystery, 610 Clearance, 690 for Full Red. Lewis swings into action and they're all set to go. Faithful Mystery up in class, out of box number 8. They're racing. Faithful Mystery began with them, Run Like Acca, good pace, driving through Ultimate Tower, Canimbla Bale. To the back, and Ultimate Tower is going to lead Canimbla Bale. Full Red getting up on the pace. Clearance, Faithful Mystery making ground out wide, followed by Zambezi Speed. Run Like Acca well back with Major Force on the bend. Full Red going up to Ultimate Tower. Just off them, Clearance, Canimbla Bale, Faithful Mystery out wide, but Full Red shot away. Clearance through to second. Full Red over Clearance. Third in Zambezi Speed pelting home. Ahead of Canimbla Bale with Major Force and Faithful Mystery. Then Ultimate Tara. And it's going to be one of the last in, Run Like Acca with the tail enders. Full Red, number 2, Ken Cotter takes it out, wins again. It's been in great form, this greyhound, and it wins it for number 5, Clearance. John Arwanick and Zambezi Speed will get up for third for Steve Van Stein. 2-5 and a photo officially, 23.67. 23 and 67, number 2, Full Red, Prince of Tigers, Full Force, January 2001 dog for Kevin Phillips and Ken Cotter. Clearance, A Light of Fire, Narelle Louise, November 2000 dog for Joanne Gain and John Arwanick. And third in Zambezi Speed, a Fortified Speed Headlock, a November 2000 bitch for Steve and Rob Van Stein, trained by Steve Van Stein. And officially fourth in now is Canimbla Bale. So it is 2, 5, 6 and 3.
Okay, 2, 5, 6 and 3. We'll pass on full tote details, including that quartet, very shortly. But as promised, let's head back to Port Pirie to catch the final half lap or so of their final event.
Travels okay. Ray Horrocks trying to nurse her. What's up, Doc? 3 wide now, putting the steam right into the race, but he's been out wide for a long way. Murniong Vintage in the centre. Stu and I on the inside. Looks like he's got a little kick left. Then Jack.com following him through. Ray Horrocks about to say go. Stone Chip clear. Had a look over the shoulder. In front by 3 metres. Down the outside. What's up, Doc? And Stu and I getting up along the inside. Stone Chip, Stu and I's trying to make an impression. And What's up, Doc? Out wide, but Stone Chip's home. Stone Chip first, very tight for second. What's up, Doc, or Stu and I. Behind those on the inside, Jack.com, Variety Scooter. A margin of about 7 or 8 metres to our Bushman. Underneath it was Murniong Vintage. On the inside, Nova Tross. Out wide, Website, Burralong Bruce, and Last Hopes of Quality racing at Gloucester Park.
6, 11 and 2 at Port Pirie. All clear has gone through there. There is the completion of Port Pirie. On screen, the champ from the West, the Falcon Strike. 5 Grand Circuit triumphs to his name. He's now aiming to add the Inter-Dominion to that tally, and well, he started off with a bang because that was fantastic tonight. Outside the leader, the second fastest mile rate for that distance at Gloucester Park, 1:54.5. We'll give you the complete rundown of sectional times shortly. But the Falcon Strike, he had to do it the hard way, as he so often does, but he seems to enjoy doing it that way. And tonight, much closer to the leader for the majority of the trip than he was last week. The quartet with number 3 in third spot on the West Australian tote, $54.90. The son of Falcon Sealster is an imposing horse, and he's a very, very popular horse, and I'd say that he will maintain his favouritism for the series after that most